Okay, I apologize. I've been gone a while. Work has really been really bad, and so there's been a lot going on in the plant. So anyway, that's something I couldn't help in such a way. But we're going to try to get back to doing some projects. Now, I'm getting a lot of letters from people that love to do simple projects to get started, and basically a lot of them out of a block of wood because of the simple fact that maybe they don't have a bandsaw or whatever. So I'm going to show you, and a lot of people like to do the miniatures, but they say it's hard to hold something that small in my hand. Okay, I'm going to show you a way of doing a miniature. We're going to do a little gnome is what it's going to be, but I'll show you how to do it without getting the blade so close to your hand. And I'll show you how we're going to do this. Okay, I cut a little block of wood. It's about almost 4 3/4 inches long. Doesn't have to be that. It can be a little bit longer if you want to. But we're going to make our gnome about 2 1/4 inches long. Or let's go 2 inch. Just go to 2 inch, okay? And that's pretty small little gnome, okay? That's 2 inches right there. So I'm going to mark off 2 inches, okay? And this is 3/4 by 3/4 is what it is. Now, I think you're beginning to kind of see what I'm fixing to do. What we're going to do is we're going to carve this little gnome up here, okay? We're going to carve him up here and leave this part so that we can hold. That way you're not bringing the knife too close to our hands and everything like that. So, a lot of times, and then when it's through, we'll just take and cut the little bottom piece off of the gnome here. Okay, now, we're going to have to establish on this little gnome, first of all, the feet. So what we'll do is we'll come up about 1/4 inch from the bottom of this. That's 1/4 inch, okay? That's where the feet's going to go, or the shoes. That's 1/4 inch right there. See that? Okay. Now, the hat. We're going to come down about 3/4 from the top for the hat. And just sort of something similar to that. In other words, 3/4. Okay. So this is where our feet are going to be. This is where our hat's going to be. All right, we're going to take our knife. And as you see, I'm holding this part here, okay? I'm holding this part here. So we're going to separate the feet from the body. See that? We're going to make our cuts. See that? All the time you're holding this part. Now, we're going to separate the hat, which you do like this. You just go around and you start removing the wood. See that? Okay. Now we're going to kind of do this. I'm going to kind of this out a little bit. Now the little gnome hat is going to be something like this. Going to go around. It's going to kind of come to a point. We're just going to kind of bring that to a little point like this. And we're going to bring this down a little bit on the sides. Just go around, kind of even it up. See, just sort of like that, in other words. We're going to bring this down. Of course, we're going to bring this even further down. Almost a point. This little hat's going to be. See that? Okay. Now let me bring the feet. Go. Just like that. Okay. Now let's thinner it up a little bit, because he's going to be a little bit thinner than this is. Let me come around here and separate these feet, the back of him. Just kind of separate it from the from where we've got it. Just to give us an idea of how this looks. See?